Signs that God is speaking to you. Is God trying to tell you something? 2. Circumstantial signs. God speaks through situations. Sign number 7. Open or closed doors. God can guide you by either creating opportunities or blocking paths, even when you don't understand why. Scripture, Revelation 3 verses 8 and 1 Corinthians 16:9. Proverbs 16 verse 9, we can make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. Example, a job offer unexpectedly closes, but a better one opens. God doesn't always speak through a voice, sometimes, He speaks through a door. When an unexpected opportunity crosses your path, one you didn't pray for, plan for, or expect, pause, pray, and pay close attention. It may be more than a coincidence. Often, God confirms His direction not only through an internal prompting, but through external alignment of circumstances and divine timing. In Revelation 3 verse 8, Jesus says, "See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." And in 1 Corinthians 16 verse 9, Paul writes, "A great door for effective work has opened to me, and there are many who oppose me." Just because the door is from God doesn't mean it won't come with resistance. But when it's His door, it comes with peace, purpose, and confirmation. Maybe you've been asking God for a sign or direction, and suddenly a job offer appears, a ministry opportunity arises, or a divine connection happens. You're waiting for a voice, but the open door is the message. Step out in faith, because God's answers don't always thunder. Sometimes, they look like favor. Sign number 8, waking up early, fourth watch. God may wake you during this sacred time to pray, listen, or intercede. Scripture, Mark 1 verse 35, Jesus woke up early to pray. The scripture says, very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house and went off to a solitary place, where He prayed. Example, waking up consistently at dawn with a strong urge to pray. Early morning hours are referred to fourth watch in Scripture, a time when God moves, speaks, and reveals His will. Jesus prioritized these hours to connect with His Father without distraction. When God wakes you up early morning pray, it could be the hours that changes your life. Fourth hours are sacred, a divine invitation, while the world sleeps heaven is speaking. If you found yourself God needs you to pray, to intercede for someone or something, or to prepare something ahead, it may be a moment to hear divine instructions, warning, or encouragement. Sign number 9, people speaking God's message to you. God often uses others, a mentor, pastor, friend, or even a stranger, to confirm what He's already spoken. Example, someone unknowingly speaks exactly what God placed on your heart. God is so committed to reaching you that when your ears are closed, He'll speak through someone else, a friend, a pastor, a mentor, a parent, or sometimes even a complete stranger. Proverbs 11 verse 14 reminds us, "Where there is no guidance, the people fall, but in an abundance of counselors there is safety." God often surrounds us with voices of wisdom not by accident, but by divine strategy. He will use others to confirm what He's already stirring in your heart. In 1 Corinthians 14 verse 3, Scripture says, "But the one who prophesies speaks to people for their strengthening, encouraging, and comfort." Have you ever had someone say out loud what you were quietly sensing from God? That wasn't random, that was confirmation. God doesn't speak just to inform or impress. He speaks to transform. And often, He does it through the people He's placed in your life. Sign number 10, illness as a divine alert. Physical illness can be a signal for correction, redirection, or deeper dependence on God. Example, falling ill leads to spiritual awakening or change of direction. Not every sickness is the result of sin, and not all suffering is a punishment. Sometimes, God allows physical illness not to harm us, but to get our attention, to correct our course, or to draw us into deeper dependence on Him. In John 5 verse 14, after healing the man at the pool of Bethesda, Jesus gave a direct warning. "See, you are well again. Stop sinning or something worse may happen to you." This man's affliction was clearly tied to his lifestyle. Healing came with a call to change, a second chance with a serious reminder, don't go back to what broke you. But contrast this with John 9 verses 2 to 3, when the disciples asked Jesus why a man was born blind. They assumed someone must have sinned. Jesus responded, "Neither this man nor his parents sinned, but this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him." Here, the illness wasn't about correction, it was about revelation. It was a platform for God's power to be seen. So when sickness or physical weakness strikes, don't be too quick to assume it's punishment. Instead, ask, "Lord, what are you saying through this? Is He inviting you to trust Him more deeply? Shifting your priorities? Calling you into a new season of surrender?" Illness does not mean God is absent. In fact, He may be most present in your weakness, using it to do powerful spiritual work. Don't waste the pain, lean into His presence. Even when your body is breaking, He is building something eternal within you. "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9.